Hello, friends and wonderful viewers. It's always a pleasure to have you with me on this channel. And in this video, we are going to take a look at the electromagnetic spectrum. We want to understand what the electromagnetic spectrum is, and then we also take a look at some of the applications of electromagnetic waves. Now, electromagnetic waves are those waves that do not necessarily require a material medium for their propagation. Electromagnetic waves can propagate in vacuum, which we also call empty space, but they can equally propagate in some material medium. Electromagnetic waves are produced generally by the oscillation of electric and magnetic field. Now, electric and magnetic field are produced by charged bodies such as electrons or protons. Every object which is charged produces electric field around it. And when these charged particles are in motion, the electric and magnetic field which they produce will oscillate, leading to the radiation of electromagnetic waves. Now, electromagnetic waves have several features in common. Just like I've mentioned, they all travel in vacuum. But equally, all electromagnetic waves travel at a common velocity in vacuum. In vacuum, all the electromagnetic waves travel at the speed given by c equals to 3.0 times 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. So this is the numerical value of the speed traveled by all electromagnetic waves in vacuum. Now, some of the examples of electromagnetic waves include, we have the radio waves, which have the smallest frequency or the longest wavelength. We have the microwaves, we have the infrared radiation, we have the visible light, we have the ultraviolet radiation, we have the X-rays, and then we have the gamma rays. Now, the gamma rays have the shortest wavelength, but also the highest frequencies. Now, these arrangements of electromagnetic waves, either in increasing order of frequency or decreasing order of wavelength, is what we refer to as the electromagnetic spectrum. So the electromagnetic spectrum is the entire range of electromagnetic waves arranged in the order of either frequency or wavelength. Now, every wave have some set of parameters that are used to describe them quantitatively. For instance, every wave has frequency. They also have wavelength, and then it has amplitude. Now, the frequency and the wavelength of electromagnetic waves are connected by this relation, C equals to F lambda. And this relation shows that the frequency is inversely proportional to the wavelength. So the frequency and the wavelength has inverse relation. So the greater the frequency, the smaller the wavelength. In addition, electromagnetic waves carries energy, which is given by E equals to HF. So this is the energy of an electromagnetic radiation, also called the photon. Now, the greater the frequency, the greater the energy it carries. For instance, gamma rays, which has the highest frequency, will have the highest energy. However, despite this similarity between electromagnetic waves, they also have some difference. For instance, Gamma rays are produced through radioactivity, in the decay of elements during radioactivity. However, radio waves are produced by oscillation of electrons in electronic circuits. Another difference between the electromagnetic waves is their means of detection. The way we detect X-rays is different from the way we detect gamma rays. Another difference is they interact differently with matter. Electromagnetic waves interact differently with matter, and this determines the practical applications of these electromagnetic waves. Now, electromagnetic waves, of course, have very wide applications. For instance, we use them in telecommunication. Electromagnetic waves are used in transmitting signals. Thank you.